I might dig up the areas that I planted and see if there's anything germinating. Yeah, because I'm like that. I already planted like 2 weeks ago, hoping that I could get an early start on some of these things, but really nothing's come up except for the corn is just barely starting to come up. Are having some really warm nights for like the next 2 weeks. My last frost day is I think next week. So I'm gonna go ahead and remove these walls of water. I've actually been surprised that the plants haven't really grown like that much. Can see like where the water wasn't on the walls of water. Like this was the top where there wasn't any water, and it froze a few times, and so you know it died there. So I mean, yeah, it looks really kind of weird. We'll see what time looks like for that, you know. Let's do the other ones. Like these are just coming out like butter. Their soil is super moist. These are going to grow funny just because they did get kind of like topped, if that makes sense. They're going to grow sideways. It's kind of what I'm expecting these to do now. They're like rotting, like some of these are rotting, but maybe once they dry out, they'll be fine. We'll see. I mean, I think I probably just did it too early and all the things wrong, you know, most likely my fault. So I did end up planting this row. The chickens have been digging in it, as you can tell. I'm not seeing anything coming up. So either the chickens got them or they just didn't germinate. I don't know. I'm gonna try another spot. It's been 2 weeks. They should have already germinated. So I ended up pulling up all that soil to see if anything had germinated, and nothing that I could see had germinated. I couldn't even find the seeds. Ended up replanting that entire row, and I got to the very end of the row, and right where I was about to plant, there was a little tiny start coming up, and it looked like it had just emerged from the soil because its leaves weren't like out yet. And so maybe I'm just being impatient. We might end up having double of everything popping up, and that's okay. I don't really care. As long as they come up, I don't really care.